So, fun fact, apple seeds are poisonous to chickens, so gotta always remove the seeds. Alrighty guys, so if you saw the title, we got ourselves a little chicken update. So we got 4 new chickens. We got 2 white Plymouth Rocks and 2 barred Plymouth Rocks there. And the Rhode Island Reds are still going great. Just want to show you some new things with the chickens, show you some new additions to the coop. And as you can see, I just fed them some apples. But like I said, apple seeds are very bad for chickens. They're like lethal, so always take your apple seeds out. But regardless, they love the fruits, they love the vegetables. And if you're not sure what to feed your chickens, just do a quick Google search. But I've been trying to get new chickens for a long time now, maybe 2-3 months. And just looking every day, looking online, looking at the Craigslist, the marketplace. And really not many listings. You know, it's a tough time of year in the fall to really buy them. But anyways, we got these new guys. They are about 18 months old, the same as the Rhode Island Reds, and very docile, very friendly. And as you can see, they just get together and tag along us today. I just want to give you guys some tips and tricks. And going into the winter months, I'll show you some new additions to the coop. And these chickens are happy. They're loving it. Personally, I don't know which ones I like the best. I really like the white ones. I really like the barred Plymouth Rocks, but of course the Rhode Island Reds are just awesome classic chickens to have. So I don't have any favorites. I really like them all just as equally. And just new additions to the coop. They're all about 18-20 months old, so it's great to have them all the same age. Now we have 12 hens for the coop, and I'll just show you some things I did to the coop to get ready for winter. And hopefully we have a great winter. These chickens can get through, survive, do great, and I really think they will. But the coop's been holding up great. No limbs or anything falling on the netting even. I do have extra netting in case, but everything's holding great. Everything's looking solid. Now the chickens are going through what they call molt season. I'm learning all this as I go. And every fall, once they reach about 18-20 months old, they start shedding their feathers, getting ready to grow the new feathers. So some of them look kind of bare. They are kind of pecking each other a little bit. I did get some protective spray and stuff that supposedly should help, so hopefully that helps. But either way, some of them look bare in a few spots, but I think that's just because they're losing their feathers for the season. Now just getting ready for the winter months, something I did, I ran an extension cord all the way down. I actually buried it underneath the dirt here. I drilled a hole right here, put this little insulation piece in there just to keep it airtight and sealed. And in here, if we come in, let me get some more light here. Open this up, get the hook. And so if we come in here now, we still have the food, but we have this heated water base on the bottom there. And I really wasn't too sure of what type of water feeder to get. For now, I just have this pan. I might get something a little better. This will keep the water just above freezing. You know, it's not gonna warm it up, but it's just gonna keep it above freezing. And underneath the shavings back here, here's the cord. I'm trying to keep it buried so the chickens don't get into it. But I have the extension cord running into here. And I also have another cord coming up here. It goes up and over, and it goes to this lamp. Now, people really have mixed feelings about heating the chicken coops. I really don't recommend it. The only reason I put this in here is for a super, super cold night. I'm talking about 0 degrees. And I took the super high-powered bulb out of there. I actually bought a Reptile. This is literally like a 20 or 30 watt bulb. It's barely gonna put out any heat. Chickens can just kind of naturally stay warm. They don't need much heat added at all, if any. And I don't even think I'm gonna really turn this on much, but just in case it ever gets really, really cold, we have the backup system. It's just a clamped up light up there. Again, the cord runs around, and you really wanna be safe because you don't wanna have any fires or anything. And I did put this cage on here as well, just in case something bumps into there. But again, this is a super, super low powered bulb. I do not recommend putting a high heat lamp actual bulb in there at all. If anything, I don't even know if I'm going to turn this on because naturally chickens can just really stay warm by themselves. They just have to have a wind-free, draft-free coop, and they just kind of snuggle up together and stay warm. That's just the natural process of the chickens. And also regarding the security camera that I have on here that just goes to my phone just so I can see them at nighttime. Nighttime is how they look. Now the camera kept dying on me and I really was wondering why, so ultimately I just had way too small of a solar panel on there. It was maybe a, I don't know, 2 or 4 watt charging panel. Now this is a 10 or a 12 watt big solar panel. Really charges up the camera. It never dies on me anymore, and it's just awesome because if I'm never home, I could have the chickens right on my phone. I could be like, oh, all 12 of them are on the camera in for bedtime and they're good to go. And again, it's awesome. We have the automatic door here, the chicken guard door. I really recommend this door. You could adjust the time, you could adjust when it closes and everything, and it comes down here. It has the locking tabs on the bottom, and we have not had any problems with this door. This door has been absolutely great, so I really recommend the chicken guard doors if anybody out there has their coops. Our ramp's holding up great here. Everything's looking good, but I'm just really stoked on getting the new chickens. Now we have 12 chickens to the flock. Very gentle, very docile breeds. Everybody gets along great, and I would really recommend any of these 3 breeds: the Rhode Island Reds, the Barred Plymouth Rocks, and the White Plymouth Rocks. Now the Rhode Island Reds, they lay the darkest of the brown eggs that we have. The Barred Plymouth Rocks lay a little lighter brown, but it's still a brown egg, and the White Plymouth Rocks, they lay the lightest of the brown, but they're all still brown eggs. Now we get about 8 or 10 eggs a day right now, and it's slowing down with the molt season, them losing their feathers and everything, winter incoming, the colder days. And yeah, I just wanted to share the new chickens to you guys. I posted that tour video a couple months ago when I first got rolling with the Rhode Island Reds and everything. But another thing as well, so this is the aftermath of a flock block, they call them. They're just these super hard blocks of basically seed, suet, like a suet cake kind of, and this was a 20-pound block. Another thing with them pecking each other, this is nice because they could peck at the block instead of pecking each other. In about a week here, it's going to start freezing, so I'm going to really have to get rid of all these other waters here. They'll just freeze up. And other than that, we're looking ready for winter. We're looking good. These chickens are happy, and we do have one more thing though with the chickens, one more project. I will show you guys the damage that they're doing to the garden beds and everything. It's just astronomical, and we're gonna basically put up chicken fencing all around, and I will get some footage of that. But other than that, that's the update with the chickens. They're doing great and getting ready for winter, and I really think they'll do good. We got the backup heat, we got the heated water, everything's looking good, and this winter should be a breeze for these chickens. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. You're guilty, get out of here, you. So yeah, it's not fun. So we're gonna get to work. We're gonna make these garden beds bulletproof here, and I'll show you how. This whole garden bed too just got absolutely destroyed. What they do, they go up on the hill here and they just scratch all the mulch down, and it's really driving us nuts. And I finally bit the bullet. I bought some fencing, I bought some stuff to keep them out of there. I'll show you what exactly I'm thinking. And the coop's already ready for winter. Let's just bulletproof these garden beds, get these going, and then next spring and summer we'll have the best chicken year ever. So I was really thinking of what fencing to get for these chickens, what to do, and ultimately I ended up doing this. So we really don't have to go too high to keep these chickens out. This is like a 32 or so inch post, and basically I'm just going to stick these in the ground. They have all these inserts on them, and I'm basically just going to run small wire through them to keep them out. This is 17 gauge bendable wire, but it still holds like 100 pounds or so. And you can electrify this if you want to, but I'm not going to really go to that extent of shocking my chickens. We got to keep these chickens safe and out, not shocked. But anyways, let's get everything raked up. Let's start putting these posts in. And my thought too was hopefully these posts and the wire you really won't be able to see too bad. We don't want to take away from all the plants, all the flowers, and we want something not too heavy. So anyways, let's get these going. Let's stick these in the ground, run the wire through. I'm going to rake all this back first, blow it with the leaf blower, and I'll just give you one example of all the beds that I'm doing, of how to keep these chickens out. All right, guys, so basically I think this should do for now. I only added 3 strands on it. It's like knee high or maybe a little higher. I really just want to see what happens with these chickens. If I need to, I'll add another row at the top there. And I really like this idea because from far away you really can't see that wire and stuff. I don't know if I wanted a big fence just covering everything up and being a solid thing, and it always sucks unrolling the fence, getting the bends out of it and everything. So let's see what happens with this wire, and keep you guys posted, see what happens. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That's the chicken update. We got 12 chickens now, the 3 different breeds, the Rhode Island Reds, Barred Plymouth Rocks, and the White Plymouth Rocks, and they're doing great and everything. The only thing that wasn't doing great was the garden beds getting dug up and everything. More chickens, more problems, but I really hope that this just shoos them out. In reality, they probably could just fly over this and stuff, and I really don't want to clip their wings or anything, so if I need to, I'll add another top row here at the top, but see how they react, see how they behave. Hopefully this keeps them out. We'll have a great next spring and summer with the flowers and the chickens. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.